Hey, this is Overpass Insights. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today I want to talk about why I think velocity is the most important characteristic when hiring a developer. Alright, so today I want to talk about hiring software developers. Now I know I've probably talked about this at some point in the past, but we've done a lot of videos on this channel, and sometimes I may just have to cover a topic more than once. But this is something I've been thinking a lot about lately, because I've been hiring a few people. Like, the business has been going really well. Things are starting to lift, and more work is starting to come in, which is fantastic, but it's more than I can handle, and I need to start bringing on more software developers. And every time I say that, I get hit up by a lot of people saying, hey, you can hire me, but it's not so easy. It's not easy bringing on somebody for the long term. And I want to talk about this today because some of you guys out there, you're running your own software companies, or you're thinking about running your own software companies, and this is going to be important. Now, the number one trait I look for in a software developer is the velocity. How much can they get done in a day, right? It used to be that I would think a lot about the rate. What is their hourly rate? Or what is the, what is their skill level? Or what is their, what does their history look like? And all of that's important, right? But for me, the key thing is how much, it's quality and speed together. And, a lot of the times you get one but not the other. Like, you might get somebody who works really fast, but it's like everything's really buggy and just sort of spaghetti code all over the place. Or you get somebody who's just like really high quality, but they don't ever produce anything, right? And it can be different because you want to find that happy medium between the two. But if there's a scale of saying someone who accomplishes nothing, or they're really, really slow, but it's really, really high quality, and there's somebody who's really fast, but it's like it might be a bit more buggy. On that scale, I kind of go a little bit more towards that, right? I want somebody who can produce, right? It's easy as a software developer we all know this when we do our own applications. It's easy to procrastinate. It's easy to get lost in the woods and I'm so concerned with making the code super 100% elegant that it doesn't even, that I never even accomplish anything. Or it's easy just to get lost, like, hey, maybe I should use this pattern, and you go off. Or, it's even possible that you hire somebody and they're just procrastinating, or they're not even working for you. Or if they're remotely, they could be like working for several people at the same time, which is, you want to catch that kind of stuff early. So one of the things that I do is I start off with a 2-week trial. I always do this when I hire a developer or a virtual assistant or a designer or whatever. Let's start off on a 2-week trial and see how it goes. And they can see if they like working with me, and I can see if I like working with them. And that 2-week trial usually involves a project, something that's like, let's say it's something that it's not like essential. Like, it's not a client project. It's not like something, dude, this has to get done. It's do or die, man. I'm giving this to you. No, this is something like, hey, it'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool if we had something that did this and this and this. So we'll go over it, and I'll go, okay, so I'll set you up a database, and kind of to discuss the architecture, what it should look like, and I want a daily summary. And I've talked about this before. With Overpass, if I hire anybody, I expect a daily summary. In fact, I've been such a stickler about this that I've let people go because they refuse to do the daily summary. It's like, it's not working out. I need that, 5 minutes at the end of the day. After an 8-hour day, 5 minutes, I expect something that says, here's what I worked on today, here's what I plan on working tomorrow, and here's anything that's blocking me, right? And if you don't have anything to work on tomorrow, that's on me. Like, I have to find something for you to do, right? It should never be like any fear that you're going to be let go or anything like that. It's like, dude, okay, I didn't realize you were stalling. Let me give you something else. So as we do, we have the daily summary. So this is something I watch keenly over those first 2 weeks. Like, what gets done and how quickly can it done? How much is getting done in a day? And a lot of the times it'll be like, ooh, I researched such and such, or, well, a lot of developers will start with saying, I worked on XYZ project. And I'm like, 8 hours of just working on the tell me specifically what you did. Now, surely you worked on some page, some form, some object, some whatever. So it'd be that kind of stuff. And I'll look at, like, say if we have a database, I'll look at the database. Have there been any logins to the database? Has there been any objects created? Or if it's Firestore, have there been any collections created? Has anything actually been happening? And it's like, at this point, I'm not stressed, I'm not, worried about it. It's an investment in me finding the right person, right? They're still going to get paid for their time, but it's just, it's their job to lose. And whenever I hire somebody, it's like, okay, dude, you've impressed me in the interview. You seem to know what you're talking about. This is their job to lose, right? I was like, we're going to do this 2-week trial. I'm going to pay you for the 2 weeks, but, if we go on further than that, we will. And it's not easy. It's not easy when you have to go through, you have to overturn a lot of stones to find like a really good software developer to work with. It's just a fact of life. I mean, it's something where after a while I started just getting so frustrated with it that, but you work hard enough, you find a few good people. Anyway, I want to share that with you guys today because I know a lot of you guys are going to get in that kind of situation where you have to hire somebody, or you're bringing on more work, and you need to find somebody to work with. And never apologize if your standards are too high, right? Never think, okay, well, they say they're working on it. Maybe they do just need a bit more time. Because I've talked about this before, I have had people just totally spend weeks where I didn't see anything come out. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'm just being too demanding. Maybe it's just me, but it's not the way this works, right? When you're stuck between a client, when you're in the middle of a client and the developer's not pulling their weight, you have to pull the rest of that weight, and it's never fun. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys today. I hope you're having a great day. That is it for today. I'll talk to you again next time.